Hello, my brilliant sisters and brothers. Yes, that includes you. This is another story time with TT.
Whatever that may be.
This tale is about a fisherman. His boat is tethered to the bank of an expansive river. He's not really paying attention to much, other than his fishing and the thoughts in his head. Suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, another boat bumps into his boat, possibly injuring his boat and definitely disrupting his fishing. He was immediately frustrated and angry with the person in the other boat, assuming this person was probably trying to find the best fishing spot, or maybe they were just reckless. In any case, they had wronged him. He thought this in an instant as he was turning to see who was in the boat. He turned with such force that he threw himself off balance and into the river. He was thrashing, grumbling, and yelling at the other person in the other boat. Finally, he was able to pull himself out of the water into his boat. Then he's able to turn and see that there was no one else in the other boat. It was just being taken by the current.
Oh, whoops.
The frustration and anger leaves him. He's now embarrassed, looking around the river to see if anybody noticed how crazy he was acting for no reason. I really like this story. To me, it begs the question, what is the purpose of frustration and anger? If it ultimately throws us off balance, causing any number of problems in our life, more problems. So why is it that we use frustration and anger as if they are some sort of useful tool? The other thing to notice, why is it that it's more frustrating and angering if there's a person in the other boat that has bumped us, rather than an empty boat? I believe it's because people have intentions. They have bad intentions sometimes. People are trying to be the best. They want to find the best water hole. They want to catch the biggest fish and show everybody, I caught the biggest fish. Humans have fears and desires and wants above their natural needs. Humans are distractible, and so they can be very reckless. So there's any number of reasons why it's much easier to blame another person for our frustration than it is to blame an empty boat. I believe I heard this story from Eckhart Tolle, and I believe that he heard it from somebody else. It's been around for a while. Eckhart went on to say, a more seamless way to be in our environment, a more peaceful way to be, is that we can be like a boat with no person in it. By living a more simple life, by living a more peaceful life, without desire, without need to be better than somebody else, without distraction, we can be more present. Our eyes can be open to what is actually real around us. And because of this, we're less likely to bump into other people, and ultimately less likely to make them frustrated or angry. So this is what he means by living our lives like a boat with no person in it. Alright, let me know what you think, my awesome sisters and brothers. You may have a different interpretation of this story. Live peacefully. Stay in the present moment. And we'll be less likely to bumble through our lives, knocking ourselves off balance into the river. Stay peaceful, my brilliant sisters and brothers, until the next present moment.